Hello all, and welcome to another extremely late night beer review, or perhaps it should be called an early morning beer review. It's after 12:30. I'm going to dub this show the late replacement show. I didn't get relieved at my job because my coworker was running late. So, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be drinking beer this late, but who knows. So, what we're going to be reviewing this week? Beer Camp Tropical IPA. This is the spring seasonal from Sierra Nevada, of course, the 2016 Beer Camp. That's where they go and try to create new beers every year. So let's read the label, shall we? This new equatorial IPA features intense hop varietals bursting with aromas reminiscent of island fruit, including notes of mango, papaya, and bitter orange, for a tropical take on the IPA. Beer Camp is the perfect way for us to experiment with new flavor directions in our beer. Each spring, we feature our favorite collaboration from camp. This year's selection blends intensely aromatic hop varietals to create an IPA filled with fruit aromas of mango and papaya. Okay, this is 6.7 ABV, so kind of amped up. 55 IBU. Not too amped up in the bitterness, which is good because it's nicely tropical. It's one of the most tropical IPAs I've ever had. So let's pour this out, shall we? Nice 2 fingers worth of head. Head is thick and frothy, slightly off-white. Coloration is nicely golden with just a hint of copper. Nicely carbonated, as you can see here. The smell is indeed tropical. No pine tree here, no dankness, it's all fruit. There's that passion orange smell. There's a very deep smell of papaya pulp. Not getting too much mango, but then I think a lot of people kind of go and relate things that relate to mango as tropical fruit. I have a lot of experience with mango. Mango has a very distinct, almost turpentine-like smell to me. Slight hint of that ozone. Mildly boozy, or almost I should say overripe. That sort of boozy smell that overripe fruit has. Very sweet smelling. Ooh, absolutely lovely. From the front to the mid, you just get this burst of juiciness. Almost like a tropical juice blend. And there's also hints of grapefruit in there. And slightly caramelly malts. The malts are almost inundated by this sort of fruitiness. It doesn't have much of that grain character to it. Very much melded to those hops. The finish, you get a bit of nice bitter orange and rind there. Almost cleans the palate, but not quite. There's still that lingering fruitiness on the tongue. Not too sweet, very estery. What remains on the tongue is that sweetness and bitterness kind of interplaying with each other. my only one criticism that I could possibly make about this beer is that the flavors don't really stand in sharp contrast to each other. They're all kind of pressed together, especially in that front. You get a lot of tropical juiciness, but you're not really picking out a lot of different kind of fruit flavors there, like you're in the nose. That said, it's a very, very mild complaint because it just tastes so good and goes down so well, and transitions so well from the front to the back to the mid, front to the mid to the backs, all the way to the finish. Without a doubt, this is one of the juiciest beers I've ever had. It's even juicier than some of those fruit-added beers that are becoming popular now. So, what can I say about this beer in particular? Well, of course, it's Sierra Nevada, so 1, it's going to be high quality. 2, it's going to be very affordable. 3, if it's beer camp, it only comes around one time, so don't miss it. So, this tropical IPA, if you're like me, tropical IPAs, IPAs with tropical flavors are my favorite kind of IPA. Just because I'm a person who lives in a tropical climate, eats a lot of tropical fruit, so have tropical descent. Tropical descent, that doesn't make much sense now, does it? And go out and get yourself this juice bomb here. And enjoy. So, that's your rather short beer review for tonight. Like I said, very well made, not too much distinct complexity there, but again, extremely well made and enjoyable. That's your beer review for tonight, folks. Cheers.